Esoteric and metaphysical disclaimer. The information provided on this channel about the esoteric and metaphysical sciences like numerology, numerovation, astrology, and others is for guidance, edutainment, and reference only. It is based on probability, statistics, patterns, cycles, sequences, alternative spiritual and physical practices. It is not meant to be a substitute for professional, mental, and medical advice. Please always listen to your intuition and use these modalities in a way that feels most supportive for you. Today's consciousness. What happened and how can we change it? From the pristine position that we held in today's consciousness, here's a new show just for you every Tuesday called Today's Consciousness. Be there and enjoy all the great special guest stars that will be passing through on a new show called Today's Consciousness. Today's Consciousness. Are you ready to address all the things that are going on? And how can we heal today's consciousness? Today's consciousness. Right here on KSP TV. Today's consciousness. What happened and how can we change it?
I want to thank Grandmaster and all the Grand Masters, male and female, that are here. And I want to thank you for demonstrating the greatness of your skill.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm confronted by him, the question is, what do I see in him? First of all, I see, if we're taught that when we look at another man or brother or sister, when we look at our alternate's heart, we got to see ourselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now the question is, what do you see? Do you see yourself or do you see someone capable of destroying you?
Your head to the sky. Keep 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 your head up, family. You know, in a number 9 year, universal year, this is one of those years of cleansing, removal, completion, endings, loss. Although every year have their form of loss, 9 can be a very interesting cycle. 2025 adds up to a number 9. And if you are going through anything spiritual at this time, keep your head high, keep your spirit higher. Believe me, I've been going through some crying spurts, releasing spurts, healing spurts, depressive spurts. And this is not to depress you, it's to remind you to keep your head high. Go listen to those Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. Keep your heads to the sky. Go listen to those songs that keep you motivated. Ain't no stopping us now. Because you need those reminders in a time like this. And again, I'm not here to promote anything negative, no paranoia, because I'm always, for years, people know me to be an optimistic and jovial and happy person, but you will be triggered by friends, family, exes, so-called friends, frenemies. All of that can trigger you. Please share this. Please share this. Please share this with people. And more than likely, I might upload this to YouTube also. But although that I practice numerovation to motivate you with your numbers, sometimes I got to motivate myself. I called a friend just recently, and she was saying something on her live, and not on her live, but on her YouTube, on her Instagram channel, and I said, let me call, make sure she all right. And then in the midst of the call, I start crying. Because Les Brown said years ago, when you get between your 40s and your 60s, or 40s and 70s, you start losing people that were dear and near to you. Family, friends, mothers, fathers, grandparents, all of that you're losing. So you have to be mentally ready. You have to be spiritually fortified, mentally fortified, spiritually ready, mentally ready, physically ready for those type of losses in this realm. Although we all know that death is really a transformation from one realm to another. We all heard the stories, we've all heard the metaphysics, we've all heard it all. But when you have a connection with people, it will still affect you here in the physical realm. Although you know that whatever they went through, the pain is over. They don't have to be suffering no more, whatever it is. Condolences to all my friends and families that have transitioned in these last few months. I've lost a few people. I don't talk about it. The most I do is post briefly about it, and that's what I do. And I know many out there are losing people, losing friends. You know, I've lost friends in the comedy world. I've lost friends in my personal family life. I've lost friends, but the vibration is to stay high, because between our 40s and 60s going into our 70s, we're going to lose people. If you make it to 60, I'm 58 years old. So I'm almost 60, but between my 40s and now, I've been, and it's always about keep your head to the sky, keep your head high. That's why I say listen to those beautiful songs that remind us. Nowadays, these songs, I don't know what's going on with these songs, but if it resonates with you and keep your mind right, like October London or whoever's doing the positive stuff out there, then listen to those songs that keep your mind right. Don't listen to the shoot 'em up, kill me, bang, bang songs. That will just bring your energy down. But I just came on here briefly. And again, today is a number 17 day. And universally, when you add it all together, when you add that 17 plus the 7, if you add it all together and you add it to the 9, today would be a universal 6th day altogether. So this 6th day is all about finding balance within yourself, finding balance within your thoughts, finding balance within your physical being, universally. Although 17/8, today, the date itself adds up to an 8. 8 is also another level of balance and abundance, but also it's a number of recognizing who are assets in your life and who are liabilities. And sometimes you got to keep it moving with those liabilities and recognize the assets in your life and maintain some type of balance, love for yourself, respect for yourself, so you can attract the abundance spiritually, physically, and mentally to you. So that's why I use numerology. I use numerovation, what I call numerovation. It's a word that I invented and found it through the ethers of time and through my ancestors giving me the word, and then I put it in the lexicon dictionary, still building the algorithms of it. But numerovation, just like the word numerology. You know, a lot of you don't know that the word numerology, I've taught it in class though, but the word numerology was coined and formulated by an adopted woman. Her name was Dr. Julia Seton. You're going to see a Dr. Julian Staton, but that is not the person. When you go dig deep and dive deep into the studies, you're going to find out that Dr. Julia had more information than he did. And I believe during the time in 1907 when she did coin that word, numerology, which means the study of numbers, there was a lot of male chauvinistic things. So over time, the name Julia got turned into Julian. And that was a problem. And my spirit did not hold to Julian. And I kept on digging. Even Lloyd Strayhorn didn't even realize that. And Lloyd is a proficient astronumerologist. And when I brought it to his attention, he said, "Wow, Simon, I didn't even know that." Because I like to dig. If my spirit ain't holding on to that name and that vibration, I'm like, ooh. And then when I did look up Dr. Julia Seton, she was a student of another numerical vibration person, but that person didn't call it numerology either. She called it numbers vibration. And that's what, before 1907, it was only called numbers vibration, numbers study. There was no numerology until 1907, founded by a woman that transitioned in 1862, which adds up to an 8. She transitioned at the age of 88. Then her daughter came around and wrote a book on numerology after her mother passed on. And that daughter was born June the 8th. So I started seeing these patterns that led to her being the quote unquote inventor of the word numerology, study of numbers. So, and she was an adopted woman. So I think By the time she was born, she probably didn't know the actual birth date, but I wouldn't be surprised if it added up to a number 8. I wouldn't be surprised because she transitioned at the age of 88, as her daughter remember. Her daughter was born June the 8th. As her daughter is written in, her daughter is called Dr. Juno Jordan. She got married and all that, but both of them were medical doctors and were practicing numerologists. So I say this to say that even if you are in the field of any field, acting, doctor, nurse, whatever you become in life, that you are business-wise or job-wise, you can use numerology as a form of guidance, or what now I've dubbed numerovation from my perspective, using the science and studies of numbers to motivate people. Not just the study of numbers like numerology is, study of numbers, but numerovation is definitively telling you we want you to be motivated with your numbers. It's a definitive meaning. Numerovation. Look it up on AI. Look it up on Google. The algorithms are building, so I'm loving it. So in the next 100 years, numerovation. Put that in the chat so y'all know how to spell that. Numerovation. Put that in the chat so all of you can spell it. In the next 100 years, it's going to be a force to reckon with. I guarantee it. Because numerologists are going to have to motivate you in the times that we're in and what we're going through in our life. Believe that when I say this. I already know. I already seen the writing on the mother flipping wall. So, again, family, keep your head up. Use the vibration of the numbers to keep you in alignment. Remember, you are not the number. You're not the astrology sign. Those esoteric apparatuses are just there to guide you, like a GPS. And if you know how to move without the GPS, then use your intuition. You don't have to be you don't have to get into numbers. You don't have to get into astrology. You don't have to get into nothing. But if your spirit, I always tell my clients, pay attention to your gift of intuition, gut feeling. Then you can consult me to see if it verifies. Because if you consult me, I am so sure, after doing it since 1989, doing this numerology stuff, after being introduced to it from Lloyd Strayhorn and introduced to it through the Nation and the 5% Nation and all of that Ansar Allah community, I am sure through the pattern, cycle, sequences, probability, statistics, and possibilities that if your intuition is saying you to do something, the numbers are going to verify that. The astrology is going to verify that. Believe me that I know this. I'm not under any illusion. Nobody can call this pseudo. Because before there was a thing called science. Before the word science came about, there was a thing called magic. And magic turned into science over years. Because what the negative Europeans did is separated the astrology with the astronomy, because astronomy and astrology was one and the same at one time. They separated the magic from the science because magic and science was one and the same at one time. You can study. There's a book by Paracelsus. He's a European scholar. And it was called The History from Magic to Science. It's an old book. The book is written by way back. I think it's written I forgot it was written, I think, before 1929. I had the book. I found it on in a thrift shop years ago. I had the book, but when I lost my storage in December, book gone. But yeah, pay attention to your mathematics. We like to say numbers don't lie. We love to say numbers don't lie. Natural, energetic numbers don't lie. But when you have people controlling stats and statistics, that's when they could be lying. And the original saying is not numbers don't lie. It says figures don't lie, but liars do figure. Liars do figure it out. Liars are going to figure it out. That's the original saying. Because we like to say numbers don't lie. But the original saying, if you look it up, it says figures don't lie. It comes from one of our philosophers here in America or of Europe. But it's figures don't lie, but liars do figure it out, or does figures. So you got to be very careful of the liars that are figuring things out. But figures don't lie, but liars do figure. So numbers don't lie, but you got to be very careful of the statistic that people are putting out there on census and all that kind of stuff, because they don't always get the count right in a neighborhood. They are estimating who's in a neighborhood, how many people may be living in a house and all that, because it looked like a 4-bedroom house, so maybe 4 people living there. But I could be in a 4-bedroom house and live by myself. It is what it is. So statistics we got to be careful of, but natural vibratory numbers connected to your birthday and your name, because of its constant use from the time you were born, as you're getting older and it becomes a part of your vibration, it becomes part and parcel with you to give you and alert you and give you an indication on how you need to move, both positive and negative. That's why I love doing numerovation. 340, what's up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do doing it. So look out. That word is the word of the future. Not numeration, which was out there for years. Numerovation. Motivating you with numbers. That's the basic meaning of numerovation. Using numbers to motivate. Whatever. So on that note, family, I hope y'all enjoyed me and Queen of Four last night. Me and Queen of Four and New Diamond last night. Had a great time. Make sure y'all support the great Queen of Four as she does her ascension ceremony from August the 1st until the 3rd. I seen an alumni of Queen of Four's ascension ceremony, Phyllis Yvonne Stickney, another dear friend of mine, comedian and actress extraordinaire. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney. I seen her pop up earlier. If y'all don't know who Phyllis is, not only is she a beautiful chocolate woman, she's a friend of mine for over 25 years. And I call and check on her every now and then to make sure she's all right. You know, and Phyllis was in the Women of Brewster Place. She's been on television. She's been, New Jack City. She's done stand-up comedy. She's the one that came out with the power of the bootay back in the day on Apollo Theater and different stages. The power of the bootay. And Phyllis was just badang bang back in them days, and she's still badang bang now. So big up to Phyllis Yvonne Stickney. Love you, girl. If you're still on here, I know you're a busy sister training and teaching people, and actors and actresses. You're training people. Big up to everybody that came out to Ray DeJean's roast and celebration of life at his club 275. I seen Sister Sunshine, she put up a post. I seen Rob Stapleton put up a post. I seen a lot of comedians put up a post. So stay positive again. I started off this show by singing one of the Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. Keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. I'm not going to go that high. My voice ain't ready. I can. Back in the day, I used to be able to go real high right there with my boy from Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love that song. Keep your head to the sky. Brown Eye, what's up? So keep your head to the sky. And before I get off, anybody who wants to come on, any new people that want to come on and shout out their business or let me know if they're going through some stuff. Just press that camera with the plus sign, and I'll let you on briefly. I'll take probably 2 or 3 people if they want to come on, but pay attention to your numerovation. Pay attention to your motivation. And remember, like Les Brown said, between 40 and 60. Sometimes it's 30 and 60. Just keep your mind right. Keep your mind through it also. And like I said, in this from last year to this year, I've been going through some major shift. And I know I'm in that cycle of shifting. I know I'm in that cycle of shifting. You know? Those who do want to book a session with me, I don't do readings. I do consultation. I do advisory. All you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth, 347-496-1022. It's 347-496-1022. That is the number that you can text me your full name, date of birth, and email. So I can send you the details, because I have 4 levels of consultation. I have 4 levels of consultation. I have the 10-minute, 15-minute. Those are 2 pre-recorded sessions. That means you get to send me a certain amount of questions, 3 questions for the 10-minute, 4 questions for the 15 minutes. And then I have a 30-minute, and then I have a 60-minute session. Right now, there is a discount price all the way till July 22nd for the 10-minute and the 50% off. So yeah, you can book a session, or you can do the pre-recording. Just remember that numerology or numerovation is not psychic. I stand on that. It's not psychic. But numerology or numerovation pays attention to patterns, cycles, and sequences, probability and statistics, and possibilities of your life, cycle throughout your life, and how to pay attention to the positive and the negative uses of them. I always like to tell people that, and I always give a disclaimer. I'm not psychic, but I do have intuition, and numbers do confirm what you intuitively want to accomplish in your life. And it gives you the positive, negative. I'm one of those people that don't pull back. If I see some negative stuff or possible negative stuff, I'm going to let you know this is what you got to look out for. I don't care if it's relationship. I don't care if it's with your children. I don't give a damn. Numbers are not biased. Numbers are objective. Let me see somebody else wants to come in. I was born by the river. You're welcome, Brown Eye. In a little chair. Well, yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How can I help you? How are you doing? I can't see you though.
I am good. Oh my gosh, I don't know why.
What you got, an Obama phone? You better get up on Trump, girl. You better get up on Trump. Trump ain't no Trump.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's an old Biden phone. That's an old Biden.
A little bit. Let's just go with that. In the moment, anyway.
What's up, 340? What's happening?
So, I just wanted to come in and say thank you. Gratitude to you always. So opening your space for us to jump in and do what we do. So I'm here right now at W Nails with Cookie's Creations. I just wanted to big her up. She's over here, Riverdale, doing her thing, So if any of the ladies listening in the Atlanta area, come check out Cookie's Creations. She's over here again at W Nails in Riverdale. So,
Cookie's Creation. Okay. Hey, what's up, Cookie? Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, that's a beautiful one too. What's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
I got to do my Wendy Williams imitation. How you doing? well, beautiful. Well, Cookies. How long you been doing your business, beautiful?
For about 7 years.
Oh, when your birthday, beautiful?
July 25th.
Oh, wow. Yes, doing nails is your piece. You like to stay in your peace. Because anything with one thing I realized with people born under that 7 or that 25 or that 16, I realized they like to be in their own peace of mind. Like washing dishes is good for you. Cooking is also good when you want to put exactly, because there's a certain peace that you get when you're in your own element. So yeah, you're in the right business, and you're July 25th, you said?
Yes.
Right now you're in your critical cycle. Stay focused and get ready to promote your own nail product next. The next level now. This is about creating your own nail product that will help people's nails and cuticles. So go and study that and find out what can help. Instead of keep on using Maybelline and all these other crazy, find your own cookies own product. You know, and hand oil. You could create hand oil too, so they can massage their own hands. Just in case they're not around you, they know how to do it themselves.
Facts. I that.
I just gave you some insight on what you need to do.
Idea. Correct.
That's what I do. So you gotta you gotta book. Hopefully she'll give you my number. You could book a full reading with me and a full session with me, and I'll give you more. I got so much more, girl. Much more.
Absolutely. I really appreciate it.
Where you from?
St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
Yeah, Virgin Island girl, VI girl. Oh God.
Yes.
I used to broadcast into the VI with Prince Kalunda and Ross Reggie back in the day. Ross Reg. So yeah. I used to work with him on radio.
Yes, that is the great spot. So those out there that need a vacation spot, is the place to be.
No passport required.
No passport.
Yes. Just need a pass. You just need to pass through. You don't need no passport. All right. Pleasure talking to you, my dear. All right.
Same to you. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you. No problem.
All right, King. Thanks again.
One love.
We'll definitely give her your number.
Yes, please. All right. Take care. All right.
All righty.
Yes. Hey, that's what I do as a Numerovator. I also offer your potential gifts, talents, and skills, because your name reveals your gift, talents, and skills, and your birthday reveals the path you should take. Like I said about people born on the 25 and the 16th and the 7th of the month. Some of the best chefs in the world, like Anthony Bourdain. But remember, that man took his life because he was in his own head, because 7 is one of those mental health numbers that have to protect their mind. And that man, after traveling the world, eating all over the place, cooking all over the place, was he really happy? So I always tell people born under that 7 energy to protect your mind while you're doing anything in this life. You always got to find balance. You got to be adaptable. You got to be aware of what can take you down the road of negative thinking, because it can lead to either hurting yourself or hurting others. Yeah, that number 7 is real. And number 7 is a real energy. I tell people the primary numbers in my book in numerology, the primary books in numerology, what I've learned, primary mental health number in my book over studying the patterns, cycles, and sequences of life is that if you have a lot of 4s, 7, 8s, 3, and 5s in your chart, you have to be very mindful. So even if it shows up in the month that you're born, the day that you're born, the year that you're born, even if it has a lot of 4, 7, 8s, 5, and 3s in your namesake, the letters connected to those numbers, you got to protect your mind so much more than others. Got to do it. I have a lot of 5s in my chart, so I can probably pull nervous breakdown or anxiety towards me when you have a lot of 5s or 3. And although 5 and 3s are jovial and happy numbers, according to the positive aspect of it, the negative aspect of a 5 and 3 is nerves. And if they don't protect their nerves, they can become a nervous wreck. That part. So even if you got 5 in your chart under 15 or under 14, under 5 or under 23, or being born on the 25th, or, anytime 5 shows up, you always still got to pay attention. You always got to pay attention. Anytime certain numbers show up, you got to pay close attention to what's going on. So yeah, as you can see, I love what I do. People born on the 9th, somebody said they're born 799. Because you have that 7 as a lead, you still got to protect your mind because you're born in the 7th month, but the 9 is telling you to always release, let it go. Don't hold on to things. 9s are not supposed to, people born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of the month, not supposed to hold on to things at all. Let it go. Like Les Brown will say, or like many people say, let go and let God. 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 Anytime you got that 9 factor around you. I have a lot of 9s around me too. My last name is 9, and 9 is one of my power numbers. So I know how 9 can get. You gotta release when you have 9s around you. This is a 9 universal year, 2025 adds up to a 9. Release, let go. Don't take nothing personal. Realize there's a book that I read constantly, and the book is called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's all small stuff. And that guy wrote that book while he was on his deathbed. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Because at the end of the day, if you drop dead tomorrow, or if I drop dead right in front of this live, you're going to realize it's all small stuff. It's all small stuff. Now you're in the other realm like, really? I let that aggravate me. I let that bother me. I let that relationship bother me. I let this family member bother me. I let bills bother me. I let all this bother me. All of it was set up. This construct was set up to break us down mentally, physically, and spiritually. You think the rich are not going through it? The multimillionaires are not going through it? They're going through it too. Don't let them fool you. Look at Puff Daddy. He going through it. Damn, Epstein's supposed to be dead. He's still going through it. And all the names on that list is going through it right now. All the names on his Epstein list that they're trying to hide is going through it. So, it is what it is. I'll drink to that. So once again, I want to big up Naya 340 Worldwide, one of my sponsors on my show. Hopefully Cookie might want to sponsor on my show too. That'd be nice. I might come over there and get my feet done, Cookie. I might come and get my feet done. I like to get my feet pampered, I don't know if she does that, but I like my feet to get pampered too. I'm a little ticklish, but I like my feet to get pampered. Oh, gosh, from VI. So Cookie will handle my feet like cookies. I know, I'm a comedian, don't worry. I used to work with Oliver Samuels. I've worked with a lot of the New York City comedians that are bigger now. I used to promote and I used to get on. Oh, she does do feet. Oh, yeah, man. She can do these rusty, crusty feet. Yeah, boy. I need these rusty, crusties done. I have real Jamaican feet. Me walk on stone and rock and brick. Me kick tree with these feet. Yeah, Oh, my gosh. I like Muta Baruka. Me walk on foot bottom, my foot bottom them. Gone around the corner for kick tree. Yes. Yeah. I'm a comedian, family. Don't worry. Like I said, I used to work on a stage with Oliver Samuels. Not as one of the plays, but I used to be a opening act for Oliver Samuels' comedy show. It was a mini tour, but I was a part of that tour. Big up to Everybody's Magazine. He's the one that booked me. But I used to have fun on stage, man. I don't mind having fun. So it's just like, being part, being Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican. My parents are from Jamaica, Cuba, and I'm born in America all my life. I'm raised here. So, I've had the best of all the worlds. the R&B, the hip hop, the reggae, the soca, the dance, everything. I've had the best of all the worlds. And sometimes I can look back into time and listen to all different genres of music to make me happy. If I need to listen to soca music, I listen to Marshall. I listen to Calypso by Mighty Sparrow. Wanted, dead or alive. I'm listening to Big Truck by Marshall, or then I'm going to R&B and listening to some Marvin Gaye. When I get that feeling, I got sexual healing. I'm listening to Aretha Franklin. I'm listening respect, RESPCT. I'm not gonna spell it like Al Sharpton at a funeral. Man couldn't even spell respect at Aretha Franklin's funeral. What the hell is that all about, Al Sharpton? I could go to reggae, to Bob Marley or Marcia Griffith. I got the whole gamut. I didn't limit my mind. I even listened to Bach or Mendelssohn, classical music if I have to. I'm not limited. I listen to house music. Deep, deep inside, deep, deep, don't stop. I'm listening to Barbara Tucker. I'm listening to Ain't No Stopping Us Now. I'm on them. I'm listening to McFadden and Whitehead. No limitation when it comes to music because it only took 7 notes to make all of that. Took 7 notes to make all of that. So nothing should hold you back from keeping your mind on a higher vibratory level. If you got good music out there that you can still listen to, music from the VI, music throughout the Caribbean. I used to book David Rudder. I used to book Marshall Montano. I used to work with people like Baron and Sugar Aloes and different people. I used to work and interview. I used to work Arrow. You remember Arrow? Hot, 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 bam, bam, bam. I'm feeling hot, hot. A good friend of mine from out of Montserrat before he transitioned. Ole, 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 ole. Feeling hot, 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 bam, bam. I love to dance. You got to be open to all genres of music. I listen to rock too, but I've listened to the black rock bands like Color Me, In Living Color and all that. I listen to black rock bands. I used to listen to Queen too. We will rock you back. We will. I used to listen to all types of music. I am versatile. Oh God, I versatile man. Bad. My mother was a lover of Sam Cooke. My mother was a lover of Nat King Cole. So she listened to that. I heard it, picked it up. My father was a DJ. The year I was born, he opened up a nightclub. Big up to my pops, still alive. Big up to my mom, still alive. So yes. Be versatile in your mental health. Let me say that again. Be versatile when dealing with your mental health. When you feel that you're going down the road of depression in any way, smack yourself in the face with some good music. Because like Bob Marley says, remember what Bob Marley used to say? One good thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. So hit me with music. Hit me with music, y'all. Hit me with music. Hit me with music. When you feeling down, smack yourself with some good music. Because although you smacking your mentality and your body and your energy with good music, guess what? When it hits, you feel no pain. So go dance with your mate. Dance with your girlfriend. Dance with your boyfriend. Dance with your children. Dance with your auntie. Dance with your mother. Dance with your father. Go back into time with them. dance. Because one thing about melanated people, the dance was very important to us. The drum beat was very important to us. And the original drum beat is the heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. Heartbeat, you make me feel so, yo, yo, you can't stop. Look at that music right there, heartbeat. When I want to have some crazy vibe, I'll go listen to Rick James. Man, because I'm born the same day as Rick James. If I want to have some reggae vibe, I listen to Dennis Brown, who's born the same day as Rick James and me. Be versatile, man. Again, before I close out, there are a lot of people going through depression. There's a lot of people going through depression. And through numerovation or astrological breakdown by people like Ra Ku and other great brothers and sisters that are doing it, and other great numerologists that are doing it, like myself or Lloyd or Jackie or Kaya French, whoever's doing it out there, we can help you. But at the end of the day, you got to help your mother flipping self. At the end of the day, it's going to take you to help you. We can show you the way. We can point you in the direction, both positive and negative. And sometimes people go down to negative because maybe they needed to learn that lesson. But why learn that lesson when you could just avoid and navigate through that lesson? Or you may have learned the lesson as long as it keeps you alive and you needed to learn that lesson. There it is. I've listened, and even big up to the Haitian massive. IT. I used to work at SOBs and we used to book Sweet Mickey, Tabo Combo, Zen, Karami. I used to listen to all this music, All these music I listen to, I know how to dance the tango if I had to. I like to do the hustle. I know how to soca wine. I know how to reggae dancehall. I know how to signal the player. Signal the player. Signal the player. Signal the player. Roar the board. Roar the board. Roar the board. Roar the board. I know how to do all of that. I know how to rub a dub. Fist to fist rubber dub. Fist to fist rubber dub is man and woman together, and all I'm doing is doing something like this. Doom dooku 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 doom doom doom. Doom dooku 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 doom doom doom. Doom dooku 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 doom. They just holding each other fist to fist just like this. Fist to fist rubber dub. We used to do this. I still know how to do all of them dances there. All of them. Man, I've had a great life. I can actually say that. I've had a great life. I had a great life. Big up to Ray DeJean, what he said. If he died today, the day right before his birthday, he will shake God's hand and said, thank you. Because he enjoyed 95% of the things that he did. He enjoyed it. Thank you. Shake his hand. Shake the Creator's hand. Because doing what you love to do is very important. It's not about the relationship you're in and not even about your children. They're a part of it. They help to enhance it. But at the end of the day, do what you love to do. Do what you love to do. Because if you do what you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life. You do what you love to do. You may go through ups and downs even doing what you love to do. You may go through loss while doing what you love to do. But because you love it, it's the greatest experience, the greatest vibes you'll ever have is doing what you love to do. Whether it's multiple things, whether it's one thing at a time, whatever it is, do what you love to do. All right? On that note, I'm so glad we had this time together. Carol Burnett, remixed. just to have a laugh and talk some knowledge. The kind of knowledge you will not find in college. Comes the time we have to learn to use it, be it, show it, learn it, love it. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. It's your brother King Simon. More than likely, I might upload this to YouTube, have a little fun with it, and show all my commercials and all my bells and whistles. But this will be on Instagram. You take care, be safe, man, and remember, hey, today is Soleil's birthday. We wish her a happy birthday, Professor Griff's wife, Soleil, the rap artist. I did a consultation for her years ago and about the marriage, and they're still together doing their thing. Big up to Soleil and Professor Griff. Happy birthday, Soleil. Beautiful rap artist who used to be married to Genuine. Big up to Soleil. She has beautiful daughters too. So happy birthday, Soleil. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Today's consciousness, today's consciousness, today's consciousness. What happened and how can we change it? From the pristine position that we held in today's consciousness, here's a new show just for you every Tuesday called Today's Consciousness. Be there and enjoy all the great special guest stars that will be passing through on a new show called Today's Consciousness. Today's Consciousness. Today's Consciousness. Are you ready to address all the things that are going on? And how can we heal today's consciousness? Today's consciousness. Today's consciousness. Right here on KSP TV. Today's consciousness. What happened and how can we change it?
I want to thank Grandmaster and all the Grandmasters, male and female, that are here. And I want to thank you for demonstrating the greatness of your skill.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm confronted by him, the question is, what do I see in him? First of all, I see if we're taught that when we look at another man or brother or sister, when we look at our alternate's heart, we've got to see ourselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now the question is, what do you see? Do you see yourself or do you see someone capable of destroying you?
It's about guiding people only way you can make the world better is if you make the people better. So it's about showing them the light of hope in themselves and their family. Everything in this universe is all about synchronicity.
Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numerovational from the king. Learn the foundation from the king. Nana Pushe. 1 + 1 is 2. Be precise. 3 + 2 is 5. Guard your mind. Me plus you is mathematician. Learn from the one Numerovator. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numerovational from the king. Learn the foundation from the king. Nana Pushe. Numbers are simple, no people are complicated. Numerovational from the king. Learn the foundation from the king.
No, it's not about reading, it's about guiding. I don't do readings, I do consultations, because you should know yourself. As good as the back of your hand, you should know yourself. I want everyone out there to be clear that this is to serve you like a GPS serves you. Remember, each of us has guaranteed ourselves success. Be that magi, family. Be that magician. Be that numerovational motivated force. It's the Numerovational session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022, and get my books on Amazon now. Some people think that this esoteric knowledge is for the rich and powerful, when in actuality, the so-called 85% has a spark in them that if it is sparked through numerology, astrology, numerovation, whatever, it will raise them up from an 85%, maybe to a 10%, and eventually they become the 5%, the poor or prosperous righteous teachers. We gotta understand that this knowledge is not just for one class of people. We gotta get out of the classes.